Hi, my name is Michelle Haskell. I am creating a dance show and I have no funding. I'm going to show you how I do it. So let's do it.
Editing Michelle here. I'm just coming on to say that we're full sending Storytime with Michelle. This video is going to be a lot longer than 30 seconds, but I hope that you all will watch all the way through. I'm going to go now.
Okay. What this video is going to focus on is how the show came to be and also what it's about. So empty are my hands, everybody. Let's go. This show is comprised of 4 different pieces, 2 of which I've already created. So the first one being Through It All. Through It All, I made 2 years ago, and it dives into abuse, particularly in familial relationships, romantic relationships, or friendships, and how one can become resilient after that. The dancers, a few of the dancers who were from that past process are going to be joining this process, which I'm so excited about. The second piece that will be returning is the arena. So this one sparked this entire show. I made this piece last November, and it's a 15-minute piece that combines contemporary and tap dance, and it dives into sacrifice, particularly with time. So in order for us to get through everyday things, we have to sacrifice time to rest. We have to sacrifice our time in order to spend time with others. We have to sacrifice, not necessarily being negative, but more just a necessary thing in order to have a fruit-filled life. And all of the dancers from that piece are going to be returning. Next, we have the opening piece, Fragments of a Youth Found. So this piece I have not made yet. How these concepts came about was I was babysitting a child, and while I was sitting there, I just started thinking about childlike wonder, and particularly how much this world doesn't enjoy innocence. I think that there's a huge difference between innocence and obliviousness. I think obliviousness and being unaware is very different from holding on to this beauty of innocence. It dives into what we wish we knew as a child, what we wish we didn't know as a child, and how can one protect childlike innocence. So yeah, those are the 3 things, a part of this piece, that we are currently working on because I am officially in rehearsals. The final work, Not All Gold Glitters. There's a lot to this final dance. Okay. Not all gold glitters is based on 2 quotes. 1, all that is gold doesn't glitter. And 2, heavy is the head that wears the crown. So the first one is actually from The Lord of the Rings. And it stems from a much longer quote. It's talking about how not all the surface level things, not all the physical tangible things are gold. It's how the hidden things can sometimes be the biggest gold in our lives. Character makes up everyone. How you've been shaped into what you've been shaped into. That's your gold. The second quote, heavy is the head that wears the crown. Many people have heard this one. You are given accolades. You're given gold. And what you do with that is your responsibility. And the more gifts that you are given, a lot of the time, the heavier the crown that you wear. So this piece will be diving into responsibility. What it really means to be responsible. And I don't mean like, I'm a responsible person, I'm so cool. I mean how you interact with the world, how you interact with people, how you treat them, knowing all that you've already experienced and had happen to you in life. I don't know if that sentence makes sense, but I said it. Yeah, that's what the show is. Fragments of a Youth Found will be first. Through It All will be second. There will be an intermission too. The arena will go third, and Not All Gold Glitters will be final. Okay, so you guys, the facility where this show is going to be. This show is going to be at a place called Columbia College Dance Center, and it's going to be happening August 28th and 29th. Mark your calendars. I will dive more into that in a little bit on how that happened, how I did it, and what the frick I'm doing now. Okay, back to the show. I mentioned that this piece has tap and contemporary, so guess what, y'all? This show is going to be combining contemporary, tap, and jazz funk or house. So that is a big part of this show, is that I want to bring communities together. So I came to Chicago not really knowing tap dance. I knew some, I'd taken some in high school, but I didn't know the history. It is a Black American art form, and it is so freaking cool. It's got rich history. Here's what I realized. So I ended up working with Chicago Tap Theater. Shout out Chicago Tap Theater. When I left, I went back to my lovely, beautiful contemporary realm thing. When I went back, I realized that so many people from my community know nothing about tap dance. They'll be like, oh yeah, those tappers. Okay, rule number one, you can't call tap dancers tappers. You gotta call them tap dancers. It is a respect of the art form, so tap dancers. So I realized that no one knew anything about this, and actually a lot of tap dancers don't know a lot about contemporary dance. This is how I kind of defined both of them. How I think about improv, you're saying something. Whatever it might be, you're saying something to someone. Especially in contemporary, that was my emotion. This is how I'm feeling right now. These are my emotions. This is authentic to me. Tap dance gave me the words. I felt the tap dance were the sentences. What you're saying, you're putting a period, an exclamation point, question mark. How you hit the floor, it was so cool to experience and to see the communication there. By the way, also the jazz funk and house is going to be just that's why it's not in capitals. It's going to just be sprinkled throughout. And I don't mean combine suddenly we're doing contemporary and tap together. I mean there is an uplifting of both styles to a professional standpoint. Now, will every single piece be contemporary and tap? No, it's going to be contemporary with a little bit of jazz funk. Contemporary, and this is where tap dance starts. All three go kapoo. And then kapoo, here all the styles will be a part of here for the finale. My hope is just to bring communities together so that we can all start to get to know each other a little bit more. Okay, so that's the styles that are going to be throughout. You guys, how did we end up with this title, Empty Are My Hands? It all started with funding. Mind you, let me also say, there will be a funding video. It's not going to be next video, because next video is going to be rehearsal day 1, so you guys can see what we're working on. But it all started with grants. LOL. My sister was first. She's the one who kind of helped me figure out the through line between all of these different dances. And then I ended up calling my brother for title help. When we were figuring out the umbrella of what this show is under, we had talked for probably an hour, and I kind of came down to it. I was like, yo bro, can you read me James 1:2-5? He was like, yeah, sure. Pulls it up. Consider it pure joy when you face trials of many kinds, because it is the testing of your faith that produces perseverance. Let the perseverance basically complete you in your faith so that you are not lacking anything. That's my paraphrase. And I went, that's it. When we go through life, we are going to go through trials. How we handle those trials and how we step forward afterwards and how we continue to walk through this life makes who we all are. That's the show. Childhood, beginnings, how they can get tainted. Abuse, trials, pain, lots of real intense subjects. Sacrifice. There are sacrifices you need to make so that you are then able to heal. After those sacrifices, there is then a responsibility in how you continue your life and how you continue to communicate with people, have relationships, and go about your day-to-day. After finding out that I did not get any of the grants, I went for a long walk. And there was a song by 10th Avenue North that popped up called Empty My Hands. And after I listened to that song, I got really annoyed off. And I called my parents and I was like, can you help me real quick, just decipher this song? Because I understand that in order for this all to happen, I won't have control over a lot of things. I can do all that I can and I can make decisions, but my hands are already empty. I don't have anything. For whatever reason, this song stuck with me. And my parents were able to help me decipher it and just kind of be like, it's not given your circumstances, it's talking about emptying your hands, giving up control. You've already given up control. I thought about it for a while, and then I went, empty are my hands. Empty are my hands. And yeah, that's the title of the show. Empty are my hands. That's what it really means. It will also be based on my dancers' perspectives, their own experiences, their own life experiences. Yeah. So, reminder, there will be a video about the facility, there will be a video about the dancers, and there will also be a video about the funding. Those are coming in time. I'll keep you all updated and in the loop, but that is what the show is. So, next is day 1 of rehearsals. Here we go! Oh wait, should I do my exit? Bye everybody.